Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Journaling to conquer negative self-talk. Self-reflection is a necessary tool for you to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your emotions. This is especially important when you're trying to conquer negative self-talk. It involves taking the time to pause, reflect, and analyze your thoughts, actions, and experiences. By engaging in self-reflection, you can identify patterns and gain clarity in order to make positive changes in your life. Negative self-talk refers to the inner voice that criticizes, doubts, and belittles you. You know that nasty little voice in the back of your head that tells you suck? It can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem and overall well-being. Through self-reflection, you can become aware of your negative self-talk patterns and develop strategies to overcome them. Negative self-talk can manifest in various ways such as self-criticism, self-doubt, and self-sabotage. It often stems from past experiences, societal pressures, or unrealistic expectations we place on ourselves. As a neurodivergent person, you have faced the constant challenge of being different. Often that difference leaves you feeling like you're lacking in some way. And this makes it easier for that nasty voice to become louder. The impact of negative self-talk goes beyond just our mental well-being. It can affect our relationships, career, and overall quality of life. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as we start to believe the negative narratives we tell ourselves. By understanding the detrimental effects of negative self-talk, we can take steps to counteract its influence. Imposter syndrome and self-reflection. Imposter syndrome causes you to doubt your accomplishments and fear being exposed as a fraud. It often accompanies negative self-talk and can hinder personal and professional growth. You need to be willing to engage in self-reflection in order to overcome imposter syndrome. By engaging in self-reflection, you can identify your strengths, acknowledge your achievements, and challenge the irrational beliefs associated with imposter syndrome. Journaling serves as an excellent tool for this process, allowing you to explore your thoughts and feelings in a safe and non-judgmental way. Journaling as a tool for self-reflection. Journaling is probably the easiest and most accessible tool for self-reflection. It gives you a private space to express thoughts, emotions, and experiences without fear of judgment. You can feel free to be totally honest because no one else will see it. You can drop the mask you cling so tightly to and dig deep into how you truly feel. Through journaling, you can gain insight into your inner world, unravel complex emotions, and identify recurring patterns. The act of writing itself can be therapeutic, allowing you to externalize your thoughts and gain perspective. Journaling serves as a form of self-care, providing an outlet for stress and anxiety. It allows you to slow down, reflect, and make sense of your experiences. How journaling can help conquer negative self-talk. Journaling can be an effective strategy for conquering negative self-talk. By consistently writing about your thoughts and emotions, you can gain awareness of the negative narratives you tell yourself. This awareness is the first step towards challenging and reframing those thoughts. As I've said before, that nasty voice in your head has probably been so persistent over the years that you might not even be aware when it's engaging. You've gotten used to the negative comments and assume that's just who you are. Before you can challenge the negativity, you have to be consciously aware of the comments. Often that won't happen in the moment. You need to take time later when you can think back over your day and objectively assess how you spoke to yourself. Through journaling, you can identify the triggers for negative self-talk and explore the underlying emotions and beliefs associated with it. It's not enough to just realize that you said something negative to yourself. You should also consider what caused that thought to pop up. Is it a specific situation or person? By gaining a deeper understanding of these patterns, you can develop strategies to counteract them. Different journaling techniques for self-reflection. There are various journaling techniques that you can use to improve self-reflection and conquer negative self-talk. One popular technique is free writing, where you write continuously without censoring or editing yourself. This allows your thoughts to flow freely, helping you uncover hidden emotions and insights. It's like word vomit. You just let it all come out. When you don't filter yourself, it's easier to get to the heart of things. Another technique is gratitude journaling, where you focus on the positive aspects of your life. By intentionally acknowledging and appreciating the good things, you can shift your mindset away from negative self-talk. Gratitude is an excellent way to move away from negativity. When you're able to be grateful for many things in your life, it's harder to hate on yourself. Prompts can also be helpful in guiding your journaling practice. Some examples include, what is one thing I appreciate about myself? Or what would my life look like if I believed in my abilities? These prompts encourage self-reflection and challenge negative self-talk. Imposter syndrome often thrives on self-doubt and fear of failure. Journal prompts can help you overcome imposter syndrome and reframe negative self-talk. Prompts are a great way to get started with journaling, especially if writing tends to be difficult for you or if it's something you don't like. Prompts will help guide your thoughts. Here are some sample prompts. What evidence do I have of my achievements and abilities? How have I overcome challenges in the past? What positive feedback have I received from others? What are my unique strengths and talents? How can I celebrate and embrace my successes? If you'd like a free printable journal with prompts to help you overcome negative self-talk and imposter syndrome, sign up for my newsletter and it'll be delivered to your inbox. The benefits of journaling for neurodivergent people. Journaling can be particularly beneficial for neurodivergent people who may experience heightened levels of negative self-talk. As I mentioned, neurodivergent people often face unique challenges and may struggle with self-acceptance. Journaling provides a safe space for you to express your thoughts and emotions, helping you gain a better understanding of your strengths and challenges. It can also serve as a tool for self-advocacy, as you can document your experiences and communicate your needs effectively. Many neurodivergent people struggle with interpersonal situations for a number of reasons. Social cues are a challenge, or they spend so much time masking and trying to fit in that they don't self-advocate. Being able to reflect after a situation can help you see it through a more objective lens so that you can address what happened either in your own mind or with the others involved. Incorporating self-reflection into daily life. To really get the full benefit of self-reflection, you need to incorporate it into your daily life. Make journaling a regular practice, setting aside dedicated time each day to reflect on your thoughts and experiences. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you can write without distractions. While you can do it any time of the day, evening tends to be best because then you can remember the events of the day as they are all still fresh. Sometimes when we sit on something for a night, it softens in our memory and we won't recall things quite as accurately. It would also benefit you to cultivate mindfulness in your everyday activities. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and reactions throughout the day. Notice any patterns or triggers for negative self-talk. By staying present and aware, you can catch negative thoughts as they arise and reframe them in a more positive light. Even if you're not in the right headspace to reframe those thoughts immediately, it's important to make yourself aware of them. The better you get at recognizing and acknowledging the negativity, the easier it will become to combat it. Engage in regular self-reflection to begin recognizing the negative thoughts you have about yourself that increase your imposter syndrome. Make journaling a regular practice and explore different techniques and prompts to find the best methods for your self-reflection journey. Learning to acknowledge and reframe negative thoughts and internal dialogue will help you conquer negative self-talk and combat imposter syndrome so that you can have a happier, more balanced life. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.